Okay, we're in round one here. Let me make sure all my stops are up still. Alright, all my stops should be up. Yeah. Alright, won the die roll. I would like to play first. What do you got for me? Here we go. It's a good hand. I'm going to keep it. Actually going to open with the swamp, even though we've got the double red guy. The reason being, my 5-drops are like double black dudes. So if I get this turn 2 servant, it would be nice to play a turn 3 double black dude off of it. Oh, that guy's really good. I'm going to have to kill him, if possible. Alright. Let's see here. Seems like a reasonable trade based on our hand, because now if we get any 5-drops, I can play him anyway, and I'm already busy. I think I'm going to try and make that trade. Because this effect is really powerful late game. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's a good draw. Let's get the Enforcer out there. Now, I could have played the 3-power guy, but considering our Enforcer is like straight up unblockable based on the information we have, I think I'm just a little bit more into that. Yeah, like I probably would not have been able to attack into the Mystic, so it makes sense. So we'll get in for 2. Post-combat, let's get the assistant out there. Hopefully not mill anything too good. Gravedigger, well, kind of the synergy we had with Servant, but getting rid of 2 lands I guess isn't terrible. And we can kill any 5-drops, so that's kind of nice. Yep. Alright, so we'll kill that guy with Flesh to Dust and get in for 5. Our opponent's got 4 cards in hand. There's Covenant of Blood too. Excellent. Alright. So, same. Actually, yeah, we could do the Covenant, but I'd rather get in for 5. So, we're going to kill his dude. Get in for 5. And pass. So, got a decent clock going with our Enforcer. Alright, Swift Claw's not the end of the world. Alright, Skirmisher, acceptable. Can handle that. Okay. Ooh, Vampire's great. That was a great draw. Getting in with our Enforcer. Oh. Well, that was pretty good. Alright. Drop the Vampire. And leave our Servant back, obviously, to block the Swift Claw. I guess him using that on our 2-2, maybe it's better than using it on our 4-3. Yep, it's an easy trade. Oh, nice. Alright, so now we get to drop this dude, and we don't even have to use the ability. Maybe I want to anyway. But if he's got another one, then I'm going to regret paying the life. He can't even double block and kill it, but any sort of pump spell. Let's just pay the 2 life and get in. See if he's got another one. Oh wow, so the Paragon actually hurt me. That sucks. Alright, so I'll take 2 this turn. Nice draw. It's kind of the nice thing about running a bajillion 5-drops. I guess I should have just attacked first, but that's okay. Ooh, that guy's strong. Yeah, so I can just start nuking him though. He can't really attack super effectively with the silverback, in my opinion. How much mana do I have? 6? So I can't do Torch Fiend plus Nightfire Giant. I see. Alright. I think we just chill this turn, see how he attacks. Get ready to use our Nightfire Giant when necessary. Alright, it's pretty good. So, 9, if I do it to him, 7, it's still too much turns. Let's start taking his dudes out. I think that's what we want. Okay. Untap. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Yeah. So we're actually going to play the Tyrant's Machine now. So I could tap it now and then get in for 8. Seems really strong. He could equip plus pump at 6 to kill us? No, I don't think that's gonna... I think we just get in for 8. And then we kill him next turn with the Covenant of Blood. Hmm. Oh, wow. Alright, well, that flipped pretty quick on me there. Wasn't expecting that. Let me think about this. So, ooh. Okay. I see. Still a very tough spot. So I can't use Covenant of Blood. That's not gonna work. Have to use Flesh to Dust. He has regen mana. Have to use it on the Sliver. If I use it on the Sliver, I still can't attack with my guy. I think we're just gonna pass. I can tap down the Silverback, but then I'm still taking 4. It's not really doing anything for me. So I guess I should have played the Torch Fiend and then done the Tyrant's Machine. That would have made more sense. Oh, good. He did it to the wrong guy, so that makes this much easier. So he's going to attack, and then we get to kill his Sliver. And we're going to go to 1. Or 2, rather. Whew. That was a close game. My God. Green-white. Green-white. Pretty good cards all around. Maybe we want the... I could see the Maggot being good. Crippling Blight. Get rid of his blockers. Isn't bad. Torch Fiend, I could have gotten rid of his his equipment. I should have thought about that, but thankfully he equipped in the way that... Really the only way we could have won is the way he equipped. So that worked out. I'm trying to think. I mean, Crippling Blight, being able to take out his 1-drop Mystic and his 1-drop other dude might be worth it. Could be worth it. I don't know what to bring it in for, though. We're pretty much a tight deck as it is. I could see dropping a favor for a Blight. Let's do that. Let's swap those out, just because this is a little more proactive. This is a little more surprise factor. Plus, he has... Crowd's Favor actually worries me more because he's got some good instant speed spells as well. Let's try this out. I'll keep it, although it is slow. Alright. Oh, Swift Claw's good. Let's see if it can't get my Crippling Blight off the top here. That would have been a good called shot. Alright, looks like we're going to get beat down pretty efficiently here if I don't draw something. Oh, now he's terribly far ahead of us. That's not good. Alright, wait, what does this guy happen? What does this guy do? Blocks, oh, it gets bigger. Okay, when he blocks creatures flying something. No. Alright, turns out this hand not quite as good as I had hoped it would pan out to be. So now we're going to take a bunch. Alright, at least there's no plays. Blood Host, I guess, getting the life gains good. So unfortunately we have to play the no value Gravedigger here. Charging Rhino. So do I want to make a trade or do I just want to kill it? I think I want to flesh to dust it. Followed by Hoarding Dragon. Although, I see the issue there. Yeah, we got to flesh to dust the Charging Rhino. Still. Plus Hoarding Dragon lets us find our... Is this whenever it blocks a creature with flying? I think we still have to kill the... Because the thing is, I can play the Hoarding Dragon, just take 4, and then next turn I can play the artifact I get... Oh, no, he has to die before I get it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're just leaving up Flesh to Dust. Alright, no plays, that's good. So I could play the Hoarding Dragon, or I can play the Blood Host. I think I'd actually prefer to play the Blood Host because he has that toughness, do the toughness thing with the thing, whatever it's called. I know I just described that very effectively, but he's got the thing that can kill my guys if they have toughness 4 or more. So I'd rather do the Blood Host. Now the question is, if he attacks with Netcaster Spider, now I almost feel like I don't block. Oh yeah, Oppressive Rays, I forgot about that. Alright, fine. Hopefully he doesn't have a follow-up. Alright. That's good. Shadow Cloak Vampire versus Hoarding Dragon. Yeah, we're going to Hoarding Dragon it. Seems like it's about that time. Now he's got incentive to leave Netcaster Spider back. I have to pay 3 just to use the... Jeez. Yeah, find me my thingers. Yes, I would like to use the ability. I want to find my Tyrant's Machine. I'm going to have to bust Covenant of Blood out of here pretty soon. Alright, he did indeed have it, unfortunately for us. And it's exile, so we don't even get our... Jeez, it's not very fair. So I guess I should have played the Shadow Cloak Vampire. Well, no plays, I guess, is good. Cone of Flame. No, we can actually do Shadow Cloak Vampire now pretty safely, since we can also pay our Blood Host, which I am going to leave back just in case he's got more removal. At this point we just need to go chill mode. Alright, yeah. So... Wait, what? Pay 5? Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to click the Oppressive Rays? Why is it saying pay 5? I don't understand what you're asking of me. You're not, No. How do I alt U? How do I untap my lands? Oh, okay. I don't know what it's asking of me, so I'm going to try and block, and hopefully this works. Okay, so that's how it prompts me now. All right. Okay, it's acceptable. Okay, so let's try and Covenant of Blood his dude. Great. And we'll get in for 4. Guess might as well play a land and pass. Yeah, I was hoping he didn't get that, since that's the real game flipper. Unfortunately for us, Carrying Crow can't even chump block. We're in a bad place. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately the silverback was the difference of winning and losing, it seems like. Kind of unfortunate. We had him, really had him right up until that point, too. But yeah, the silverback is likely game. Revealed zone. Right, yeah. Not quite sure how we're going to beat a silverback. It seems highly unlikely. Just going to be doing a lot of chump blocking for the rest of the game, presumably. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate. So I guess I can Cone of Flame, chump block with the Crow. So I can Cone of Flame, deal 1 here, 2 here, 3 to him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I can only get in for 4. Have to chump block a gorilla, and I'm still very much behind. Yeah, that doesn't seem super likely that I can get out of this situation. Yeah, the silverback was definitely a big game changer. If we can draw chump blockers and he doesn't play creatures, I'll feel a little bit better, but that's really the only way out of this that I see. Uh-oh. Are you going to tell me which 2 it was? Well, there's one of them. So many zones. I'm like just kind of confused. Ooh, Paragon. I wish that worked better. I have to play it. Yeah, regen is really the downfall here. Yeah, I think restock, you must have just gotten removal then, right? I'm guessing. Oh, he got the thing that exiles an attacker or a blocker. Well, I have no choice, so just gotta block, I guess. Yeah, this was a close game. It literally came down to him drawing an Ancient Silverback to win, and he got the Ancient Silverback, so he won. Not much to say about it, honestly. It was pretty crazy though. It was right at the point where we had turned the tide, and then I don't understand. It was right at the point where we turned the tide, and then he drew the silverback. So kind of sucks, but that's all right. That's how it goes down sometimes. Let's see if we can get lucky in game 3 and draw some nice things. Somehow win it. Just seeing if there's anything. I mean, he's got the Swift Claws, he's got the Mystic, he's got the... Well, the guy's never going to be 1-1, usually the other one, unless he plays it on turn 1. Maybe this guy's just too clunky. Maybe I'd rather just do like a Mongrel. Get a guy that can get 5 power and trample potentially with our machine. He just doesn't seem efficient enough. Let's do another beater. I think. Could do the assistant too, I guess, but I don't like it as much. Could do the maggot, I guess, but no, it's alright. Alright, let's try this. We'll play first. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, gonna need lands, but if we get lands, looking real good. Alright, Sunblade Elf. It's pretty hot turn progression. Pretty hot turn progression, definitely. Alright, missing the land drop. That's real bad for us. No choice, though. Alright, guess we're just playing a second one passing. We're going in defense mode. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's alright. Alright, I think we actually block. And if he pumps, I might even be able to get a Crowd's Favor out of the deal. I mean, I can do Crowd's Favor now, but then he could exile my guy, which I don't think I want. So, let's chill. No plays. Alright, land me. Come on. Not getting the land is a little bit frustrating, but that's kind of what's going down. So I guess we'll play this. And we'll pass. Yeah, that's bad news for us. Just really need a land. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately Sunblade Elf is going to be a real devastator. I think we have to Flesh to Dust We just unfortunately fell that far behind. Because if I play the Shadow Cloak Vampire, I guess I have to get rid of my Servant. And I can block the soldiers, but if he has any sort of the exile blocker effect, I'm just toast. But Flesh to Dusting Sunblade Elf is like the most unexciting thing ever. I think I just I'm unhappy with all of our plays at this point. We just kind of didn't get to the point I wanted. I guess I see. Okay, well, can't do Flesh to Dust. I can do Crowd's Favor. Okay, I'm going to play the Carrion Crow, right? Okay, I'm going to play the Carrion Crow, which sucks right now, admittedly. But now I can wait. When he plays his 5th land and he swings with his guys, I can block the Sunblade Elf, and then when he pumps, I can Crowd's Favor, and he can't kill my guy, so let's do that. So he knew. I don't know how he knew. Oh, he's got a better play. Okay, now it makes sense. I was like, why would he... Okay, now it makes a lot more sense. There's a second black source. That's nice. Trying to think of the logical... I think we just pass. I'm going to tap down his charging rhino during his attack, or his combat step rather. And then I'm going to do Crowd's Favor if he attacks with the Sunblade Elf. Yeah, good. So this should work out decently for us. So now I can block the Crow on the Elf in case there's some shenanigans. So then I'll use this guy, or this, on this, tapping himself. I don't get it. Is this guy? How come I can't do it on my blocker? Guess I'll do it on him. Why is he unable to do it on himself? Right? Shouldn't he be able to, does that not make sense? Am I confused? I think I am confused. Typhoid Rats, that was a great draw. So, I think what we do is Servant to get our Vamp out. Get in for 6. And then we drop our rats. Hmm. Alright. So, I can swing with the Shadow Cloak Vamp. Maybe I want to kill the Rhino first and then attack with the Shadow Cloak Vamp. But he could have a pump effect. So, in that case, I think we pass, actually. I've got the Tyrant's Machine, I've got the Flesh to Dust, so now we can just chill. Because I don't want to make the trade. I've got the threats right now, so. Alright. It's interesting. No attacks. So I guess I can tap the Rhino. Then I can't really swing in still, can I? Let's just Flesh to Dust it then. Just get it out of the way. Hmm. Um... So I guess we pass again. So I could lock down his Spider and start getting in with the Shadow Cloak Vamp. That's not bad. Alright. Drop the Enforcer. We'll pass. Alright. One card left in his hand. Interesting. Um, guess force him. Oh, let's go to 7. Torch Fiend. That's a pretty good draw. So, make him do a double trade. It's pretty good. So we swing with these two. I'm not sure why he took that. Alright, that was a close match. Very scary close, but we got it. So, satisfying, definitely. Him not seeing the silverback was of a lot of help, definitely. I honestly am very surprised we won that. In the beginning, it very much felt like we were behind rapidly from the start. I'm not really sure where the turning point was. I think it was the point where we had like 2 removal spells in hand, and he just sort of like, I don't know if he gassed out or he just wasn't dropping bombs for maybe like 2 or 3 turns, which somehow we stabilized at like 6 life, very surprisingly, but that was awesome. All right, so I'll see you round 2.